What's up, good people? Just want to take a quick minute to take a quick second to talk about John chapter 3, verse 16 through 18. When I was younger, we had to memorize 3:16 in the King James. It says, "For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son, whosoever might believe in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life." Um, and that's something we memorize as kids, but of course, that's the center of Christianity. That God gave His Son Jesus as a sacrifice for us that we might inherit His kingdom. Um, and I just wanted to kind of take in that context, in that passage. It's like the next couple verses to kind of encapsulate what that's talking about. And just reading out of International Standard Version (ISV). It's a little more modernized. For this is how God loved the world. He gave His uniquely existing Son, so that everyone who believes in Him will not be lost but have eternal life. Because God sent His Son into the world, not to condemn the world, but that the world might be saved through Him. Whoever believes in Him is not condemned. Whoever does not believe in Him has already been condemned, because he has not believed in the name of God's uniquely existing Son. So, just gonna drop that there. Um, a lot of people, a lot of different religions throughout the world try to deny that Jesus is God's Son. If you really think that way, you're just not paying attention. Because even in, if I'm not mistaken, even in the Quran, it says to refer back to trust the people of the book. We're talking about the people of the Bible. We're talking about Christians, and what do Christians believe? That Jesus is the Son of God. So every, it's just what it is. It's just that, every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. And I mean, there's no other name that can deliver us. There's no other name that can let us see the love of God, right? Anything and everything else is the best possible failure, right? Because Jesus is the way. Jesus is the truth. He is the life. He is the one that the Father sent. He's not even the firstborn of creation. He is the strength by which things were created, the strength by which creation came to be, right? He said, "Let there be light." There was light, and it was good. And through that light, everything else was created. Nothing was created outside of Him. So Jesus is the way, the truth, the life. He's the only path back to the Father. People are not gonna like hear me say that, but it doesn't make it any less true. So, my admonishment is to get on the path, and no, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be all kind of bumps and bruises and distractions and dead weights and all kind of stuff. But lock in with His Spirit, lock in with Him, His people. Just pray for wisdom, pray for discernment, pray for encouragement. James chapter 1 verse 5 says, if you lack wisdom, ask wisdom. He's not condescending. He's not going to be a jerk about it. He's going to give you the wisdom you need to persevere. But you have to be willing to listen, willing to walk in the wisdom that He gives you, right? Because if He gives you the wisdom but you don't walk in it, then it's kind of pointless. So be sensitive to His Spirit, be sensitive to His word, to His heart, to His intellect, His leading, the people He puts in your life to spur you forward into the greater kingdom. I'm sorry, the kingdom at large, not just your own little bubble, but like the kingdom at large, and to be a blessing and a light of His goodness to those around you, so it can ripple out to be as impactful as possible to as many people as possible.